another story time here today, bro.
He's back!
And I was supposed to drop this on Christmas. Hey, I'm late, but Merry Christmas, whatnot. I'm gonna be telling y'all story time on why I chose to get baptized. You know, what led me doing things like that, getting saved, whatnot. But I basically gotta give y'all a little rundown before all that. So consider this like a testimony in a way. So I say early childhood, nothing crazy. Doing typical child things. So it is what it is. So I'm gonna just go ahead and I'm gonna skip to like 7th grade, cause some things happened like before that, but hey, that don't even matter. So 7th grade, basically, like I've been telling y'all, the people, like 2 main people that did my story times, TK and T. Yeah, this ain't got too much to do with him, but with TK, but T, you feel me? We locked in with not like homies from then and there. And, you know, we was getting the dumb stuff, like, you feel me? If we was doing like little petty stuff that I ain't gonna speak too much on, but you feel me? Doing stuff that you ain't really supposed to be doing at the age, you feel, at the age of that sort, and you know, just being bad little kid, baby kids, as people like to call it, you feel me? And he left after 7th grade. So he went to Maryland, like I said. 8th grade, that's when I got introduced to, like, you feel me, all the you feel me, the list and stuff like that, you feel me? So like, yeah, 8th grade, 9th grade. So you feel me? I was doing a bunch of things I shouldn't have been doing. And then, cause look, T, he was already smoking and stuff like that. My mama, like, she tried her best to keep me from around him, but like, you feel me? That's my home. I'm gonna go around, bro. But at the, like, from the time I knew him, like, from 6th to 10th grade, I never picked up a blunt. I never thought about picking up a blunt. None of that. So, and that reverts back to one of the story times. I told you my first time getting high, and that was with 2021. So yeah, 10th grade. You feel me? I started getting into weed, you feel me? I wasn't heavily, like, you feel me? I wasn't craving it. It was like, I picked it up from time to time, you feel me? Like, it was a feel good feeling at the time and whatnot. So, you know, I don't do that anymore, so really ain't worried about it. Anyway, speaking on the lustful things, you feel me? It's just, you know, like, temporary satisfaction, you feel me? Like, you just bouncing from one person to another person. Instead, you should really just be, you feel me, building the connection with that person, you know, courting them and some more stuff like that. And, you know, I wasn't really doing that, you feel me? I was just trying to be cool, trying to do it, trying to just, you feel me? I ain't trying to be like an outcast. I'm trying to just, you feel me? Cause I ain't gonna lie, people used to think like I want, like, they thought I was like a goody two shoes and like whatnot, like, and ain't nothing wrong with being a goody two shoes. I ain't gonna lie to you, but you feel me? So yeah, I got into weed, and then the lustful things, like all that stuff started kicking in heavy though, like 10th grade, 11th grade, 12th grade. So boom, 12th grade. This is the summer going to freshman year of college. So 2023. And you feel me? My homeboy T came back. He came back from Maryland, but I noticed like he was different. Like he was into the, he was trying to be in the streets and whatnot. You feel me? So like I didn't really know that person. And you feel me? So me being me, I'm thinking like, this my home, but like he ain't gonna really, you feel me, bring me into certain stuff like that. But I started hanging around him, and then we started getting around them type of people. And so I kind of like was getting myself involved and stuff I ain't had no business being in. You feel me? Being around guns and drugs and just a whole lot of stuff. You feel me? What come with the streets? Guns, drugs, women, all that stuff. You feel me? Like, me personally, I ain't never like, I ain't pick up a gun or nothing like that. But I never been around them. Only thing, you feel me, it's just drugs. Like I said, if you go check out my other story time, first time drinking lean, yeah, go check that out. Like at the time, I thought all that shit was cool. You feel me? I was following the trend like I was being a follower, and then you feel me? I get the USM. Now I'm really into this. Like I'm really like you feel me? It's cause this what made it even worse. It was freshman orientation, which was freshman week, but we had orientation, and then the freshmen got on campus first, so it was just freshmen the whole week. So you feel me? I'm just bouncing in and out of rooms, different females. It don't even matter. I'm just trying to have fun, cause like I said in previous stories, I said I had to sneak to do the stuff I was doing. I was like younger, you feel me? But like you feel me? Once I got that freedom, I started doing what I wanted to do. Like I was, you feel me? But by the time when I got to college my freshman year, I started smoking every day, just boom, 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 boom. And you feel me? That's all. Like you feel me? I started failing classes. I wasn't really doing work, and then I was trying to work a job too. So you feel me? I'm basically working myself for no reason, because it's like I'm failing and stuff or whatnot. So I end up, after that year, I end up like, my grade, my GPA ain't that good, so I end up just going to a community college. You feel me? I get to the community college, I'm still in the same stuff. Like the first semester of the year, I'm still in the same stuff. Like I'm chasing that high, I'm chasing female, all that. You feel me? You feel me? Cause like that's what I know. That's the environment I'm in. You feel me? So it ain't even just that. It's just like that's typical stuff for people. And you feel me? So I'm doing all that, and you feel me? My homeboy Damien, I met him. We had general music together. I met him. We got cool. But I met him through another friend, and you feel me? He wasn't doing all the stuff I was doing, but like he been around it too. You feel me? But he wasn't like engaged in it. You feel me? So he ended up starting going to something called the BSU and whatnot. So that's Baptist Student Union, if you don't know what that stands for. And he invited me one night. He kept inviting me like multiple nights in a row, because it was every Monday they was having it. He kept inviting me, and I was like, I'm cool on that. I ain't really feeling that. So then we come back from Christmas break. You feel me? I finally decide, I'm like, forget it. I'm gonna go check out the BSU. So I get there. I ain't gonna say I ain't feel welcome. I just felt out of place in a sense, cause it's like I feel like everybody was looking at me funny, like dang, blah blah blah. You feel me? So we get to that, and I'm like, okay, bro, it seemed cool. So I started going consistently. So I went consistently for like maybe 4 weeks, and then I got sick, and I stopped going for like 3 weeks. He convinced me to go back. So boom, you feel me? I was like, all right, I'm gonna take this Christian stuff, religion. I'm gonna take it seriously and whatnot. And I was still doing this. I was still like smoking on the side. I was still, you feel me? I was still just doing what I wanted to do. You feel me? But I kind of settled it down when it came to the female. I was just dealing with one girl. And whatnot. I mean, I was still doing, you feel me, the sex before marriage and stuff like that, whatnot. But you feel me? I wasn't baptized yet, but you still should try your best to like refrain from doing stuff like that. You feel me? If you want to follow Christ, like I'm not forcing it on you, but I'm just saying you should. So I come back. So basically, this August, I come back again for a semester. You feel me? And I'm actually enjoying it. Like I got to know these people a little bit. You feel me? I feel more welcome and stuff like that. You feel me? Because like they didn't got to know me and whatnot. You feel me? They some good genuine people. And you feel me? It was times where like I didn't really agree with what they was saying, what they was doing and stuff. Not, you feel me? That was just me. And So August comes around, and then my friend Zach, he was talking to me about baptism because he had took me to this thing called Ventures. If you know what it is, you know what it is. But you feel me? I think it's non-denomination. Everybody's welcome and whatnot. And I went to that. They were doing prayer and things of that sort, worship. And once I got to the worship, like once we got to the end of it, I started feeling. I started feeling something in my soul, like something just came over me, and I started crying. I ain't gonna lie. Well, I ain't cry. I was on the verge of crying, but you feel me? It's called the Holy Spirit, whatnot. And I came to terms. I was like, all right, I really want to do this. Like, I'm committed. I'm gonna stop. So, but when I ended up getting baptized, I don't really remember. I think it was September 23rd, something like that. I'm pretty sure, cause the week I was really supposed to get baptized, hey, I busted my thumb open. Hey, I go check out that story time. I was supposed to get baptized that day, but the gym stuff happened, and so we finally rescheduled. And I'm like, I'm nervous. Me and Reese, mother homeboy, me and him both getting baptized, and it was this girl. I really don't remember her name, but she was so nervous and whatnot. And you feel me? I tried to talk to her, try to calm her down on some stuff. And I ended up getting baptized first. You feel me? I came out that water, and boom, it was great. I felt relieved. I feel like a new person in a sense. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like everything I did in the past is washed away. You feel me? Sins covered by the blood. But this is where it kind of boom, it hits. So me and my homie Reese, we decided. I had told him I had this pen and whatnot, cause I was trying to get away from the weed, and me having a pen was keeping me away from actually smoking the weed. So I ended up telling him about the pen, and we made this pact. It was like, we gonna do this, we're gonna celebrate. And I know y'all talking about, really, bro, really? Okay, bro, listen, I understand, but you feel me? We ended up smoking. We ended up hitting the pen and whatnot, got high.
You gotta be kidding me.
We hit it for a good little minute, and then he felt convicted. You feel me? He was trying to change his life and whatnot, and he kind of, I ain't gonna say he told her, but he told the truth and whatnot. At the time I was kind of mad at him, cause bro, you made a pact, whatever, whatnot, and then boom. So, and ever since. Oh wait, and before that, I get to this part. So, all right, man. If you're watching this, obviously I got a YouTube channel. So I ended up getting. So I was trying to keep it a secret from them, because I was trying to keep it a secret from BSU and something. Because I ended up telling them. I was telling story times of the past, you feel me? I just didn't want to be judged and some stuff like that, whatnot. So I tried to hide it from them. I don't know how somebody found out, but they found out. I showed maybe 1 or 2 people from there, but I know they didn't say nothing. But I'm not really tripping about that. And you feel me? I ain't gonna lie. And then, you feel me? They kind of confronted me about it, and I felt some type of way about it. And I was like, I basically feel like, dang, y'all telling me I don't have free will. I can't talk about the past. I'm not promoting it or nothing like that. I'm not telling people to go out there and do it. And they explained to me how, you feel me, what type of image we'll put out. Even though you don't do that, it's what the world gonna see. I'm like, yeah, I understand that, whatnot, but bro, y'all not finna stop me from what I'm doing. So I ain't gonna lie, I low key felt like, you feel me, I was gonna separate myself from Christ and whatnot. Bro, I'm not saying I'm doing anything wrong or whatnot, but I eventually came back. You feel me? I never left. I just took maybe 2 weeks. You feel me? And we all got back on good terms. They apologized, and I apologized, whatnot. We came to mutual understanding. We came up with something. So yeah, man. I gave y'all a little rundown. You feel me? Why I got baptized, man. Hey, man. It's a good thing. You feel me? It'll be a great step, change your life. But hey, man, I want y'all to comment and subscribe, man. Appreciate y'all for tuning in, watch the video all the way through. Feel me? And if you really mess with the content, man, hey, subscribe to Rockstar J. You feel me? But you know, Rockstar J out, man.